I remember when I went to, when I was boarding a flight in Malaysia, I had some travel agents with me. And we had gone through customs and, immigration, my apologies. And we had gone through security, waiting to board the flight. And one of the travel agents, when it was time to board the flight, she lost her boarding pass. And I stood with her as usual. I had to wait for everybody to board the flight and to make sure that everyone got on the flight. And she came to me in tears saying, I don't have my boarding pass. So I took her and I went to the purser and I said, you know what? She doesn't have a boarding pass. We need to find a solution. We went to the bathroom. We retraced her steps. Couldn't find it. I was told that we would have to pay $500 for that boarding pass. And I said, we're not paying anything. Because if she got through security, that means she was cleared. She had a boarding pass. She has a seat. She's paid for it. She's not going to pay for it again. I won't allow it. So one of the gentlemen was kind enough, came up with an idea, went inside and spoke to all the participants and found that somebody had taken her boarding pass. And that's how we got on the flight, even though it was delayed by 1 hour. But it just goes to show you, when we open ourselves to other people and forget about race and religion, you never know what ideas someone else might have, how they can help you, and they can eliminate all the other aggravants that you might have when it comes to travel. Travel can be a pain. It can be very difficult, but it's a joy too when you open yourself up to other people and you forget, I am so and so. I come from such and such place, and this is who I am. Just be a soul, be an entity. Before you're born, you don't have a religion, you don't have a name. You don't have a nation that you belong to. There is no citizenship that you have. You don't speak one language. You don't have a mother tongue. Be that and travel. Be a non-entity and see what you can come back with, what you can experience. It is just magnificent. You'll be a totally different human being. The adventure of travel is so exhilarating. You'll want more. It's a drug. It's not something that you'll say, I've had enough. It's something you'll say, I want more. And every time you come back, you need to absorb what you have taken in. And you need to stop and think about what it's done to you, because you do change whether you like it or not. I would recommend doing one country. Do a small part of that country. Don't say you'll never go back again, because there's no such thing as never. It will happen. You will go back. I have people who've told me, I'm going to go to India twice. I have people who go, and the very same people are going back every other year to India. And they do what I tell them to do, explore a tiny bit of India each time you go. Even as an Indian, you could never see all of India. You cannot experience everything that India has to offer. It's a vast country. Same with America. Same with any country in the world. There's so much to explore, so much to experience. There's not just one thing that there is to see. And I always say, you know, that it's like a rainbow. You never know what colors are going to come together and create a new color in your life. That's what it is. That's what you're creating for yourself, a magic. It is a beautiful magic. Talking about magic, I have a spiritual teacher over here. Her name is Lu Gong. And what she has taught me is so unreal that I never thought I would learn this. And the simple tool is, don't judge. That's what she taught me through my spiritual meditation, my spiritual tools that she has imparted to me that are so simple. Don't judge, because you don't know. It is a journey. Everybody's journey is different. So when you don't judge, you don't compare, and it's good to ask other people what they're doing, but don't make it yours. Don't replicate what someone else has done. Add your own touch to it. Create your own flavors. It's like cooking. What ingredient are you going to put in it? Sometimes there may be too much salt. Maybe there's too much chili, but that's okay. That in itself is an experience. That is what it is. It's taking you to a whole different level and height as far as travel is concerned. It is The horizon is limitless. And it's not just one lifetime you're going to experience all of this. Look where we are going today. We're talking about going to Mars. We're talking about, let's take travel to Mars now. People are wanting to sell travel to Mars. There are companies that are doing that. Who would have thought a couple of years ago that this is what we're going to do? I never thought of it. I never expected it. But that's what we're doing. Who knows? Maybe the Earth will come to an end and then we'll end up living in Mars and we'll be talking about other planets. Isn't that the beauty of exploring? It's opening up your horizon. It is, I would call, your third eye as far as travel is concerned. Open up your third eye and let it just go deep down into your soul. Let it touch your soul and bring it together with who you are and what you want to be and where you want to take it to. It's an empty canvas. You create your own drawing. You create your own story. What book would you like to read today? And let's go travel together. Let's see what stories we can come up with. We would love to sit with you and talk to you. That's what travel is. It's just, you sit in a car, and sometimes I like to sit in a car and just drive and not know where I'm going. And where I end up is a place I never expected to be, but it opens up my eyes and makes me realize there is beauty in everything that we see and experience. That's what life is all about. And the people can change you. The foods that you thought you'd never touch. I cook Indian food at home for my husband, and I have an amazing cookbook. And every day I cook a different dish. And he's come to a point now, he says, please don't cook different dishes every day. Once in a while, cook the same thing that I'm used to. It's too different for me. But that's what I love about cooking. You never know what is going to excite your taste buds. What is going to excite your soul today? Have you thought about that? Have you even thought about what is it about that country that stimulates your mind and your soul at the same time, so you can bring them together? And when you bring them together, what level are you reaching out to? Where are you going to be tomorrow? Because today you are a certain kind of person. Tomorrow you're going to be somebody totally different. And every day of your travels is going to change you as a human being. Thank you for joining me on Travel Tales with Debika. It is an incredible journey, and it has been a wonderful experience traveling with you. Do remember, travel is like the galaxies, the stars, and the Milky Waves. It's constantly changing. It's never the same. It's evolving, and that's what travel is all about.